Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and I'm wondering on this Nissan Armada if I can get better than EPA numbers using premium fuel. So the trip odometer when I first picked it up said 19 miles per gallon. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up with premium fuel because that's recommended for maximum performance. I'm curious, so what numbers will I get? And looking at the form, my sticker go. Oh, there's my friend Fred. Hi, Fred.
Hey!
The sticker shows 15, 13, and 18. So 18 highway. We're gonna drive to lunch here in Wyoming, which means we'll be a few hours driving to lunch. Well, it's not always the case. We're doing it this way. So I'm gonna drive out there, come back, fill it up. We're gonna hand calculate numbers, and along the way, I'll tell you about driving impressions. I'll pull over at some point, and I'll probably pull over tomorrow, and we'll do a walk around the vehicle, and I'll kind of put that in the video too. But let's get the true numbers. Let's see what's really gonna happen if we get premium fuel in this big Nissan Armada, the big V8, and see what the numbers turn out to be. Because, well, I'm just curious, and I bet you are too. So let's go and fill it up and get on the road. All right, so we got premium fuel is recommended for maximum performance. Putting in 91 octane, which is premium fuel here in Nebraska. And there we go. I have to click, we're filled up. Okay, we made a quick stop at the family farm to kind of check out what's going on out here. Let's check out the Nissan Armada while we're here too. So this is the black edition Nissan Armada. You can see the black accents there. I like the lighting signature here in the front. Looks pretty nice. You know, I have been at times critical of Nissan's design, but the one benefit of their design is it stands out. It doesn't look like anything else on the marketplace. It's unique, and that's a good thing. Come around the sides, 22-inch tires. V8 badging there. We have the chrome. We have a really, like I said, really nice look here. And then we have just kind of an iconic kind of look to the back, which has been, I don't know, that's been for years. Like Armadas had that, Patrols had that kind of look to it, and that's what they're doing there on the rear. This SL, again, Armada's blacked out, black edition. The new Nissan logo's there. Open this baby up. So we have some storage back here. It's not a lot. Like I'll put my arm down here and you can see it's not a ton of storage, but we have 3-row seats. So we have storage for people. And if we come around and we open up in this third row, or second, third row, we can see. All right, so the second row is actually pretty comfortable back here in seating. Okay. And I mean, most times you're gonna be carrying 2 people back, 4 people. Sometimes you can carry, well, maybe at 3 seats back there, so 7. You got some leg room back here. Not a lot. This is more like a kid's area, as most everything is, with 3rd-row seats. Until you go like Suburban or something, you don't get all that kind of storage back there. This is pretty comfortable back here. I don't really have much amenities back here. I do have some heated and cooled there, some cup holders here, and yeah, I have some HVAC controls, and I should have some USBs. Or no, I only have the cigarette lighter hook up there. So not much going on back here. And then this is the front. Hop up there and take a look. See the doors. I've never been a big fan of this way they do this wrapping there, but just personal preference. Just Timisms. That darn Timism guy. Let's see, we have a payload here. Was capacity 7, tire sizes, yeah, 1,477 pounds of payload. I have some controls here for the windows, seating button, curl in. Oh, and you get the special Midnight Edition on your floor mat, which is cool. This is the big news this year. They did the full center stack here, redone. I'll show you some pictures last year. Really a big change. And so the screen, it's one of those vehicles that the seat comes in for you when you start it up. You see the display there, and then make sure that's turned down. But there's your center stack. This is a cell phone charger there. You put your cell phone in there as wireless charging. USB's there. I do have some 4-wheel drive features too, because this is a body on frame. And this is my controls for on top. When I go menu, yeah, trust me, it works. There it is. And we go to menu. I'm a little too fast, but you gotta look through. We have different icons. We have different what's going on as far as the temperature, that kind of stuff. And then we have the sides there. So I have plenty of room here for my head. I do not have a panoramic moonroof. I only have the single moonroof. That's kind of disappointing. Today's marketplace is all about panoramic moonroofs. I have some lighting there. And yeah, the all-important sunglass holder. All right, so that is the Nissan Armada kind of walk around. Let's go and get back on the road and tell you some driving impressions. All right, heading back to town. We just finished a full day of driving, and we did some dirt roads. So I was gonna tell you about driving impressions are really pretty favorable. This thing rides really well for such a big vehicle and having those big tires. You don't hear the tire whine at all. You don't hear the noise at all. It's really quiet in the cabin. Plenty of power out of the 5.6 liter V8. No concerns there. 7-speed automatic transmission with that as well. So, and then we just got off a bunch of dirt, and the dirt was wet today, so it wasn't as dirty and dusty as loose as it kind of can be, but this thing did great. So no concerns there. You could definitely road trip in this. The seats are really comfortable, and I've been using the adaptive cruise control. They do have the Nissan 360 system in here. I'm not a big fan of it. I like to drive myself, and I don't always like the systems they use, and the system's a little funky sometimes. So no, adaptive cruise works out well for me, what I need, and again, pretty comfortable. And the radio works really nice. It's not the most amazing sound quality, but it's good enough for guys like me who, well, we're not audiophiles. But let's get back to the store, or back to the gas station, should say, and fill it up, and let's see what the numbers are. Right now, I have 19.5 miles per gallon, which means I'd be besting the EPA number by 1.5 miles. That's pretty good. All right, here we go. Let's fill it up. Just got back into town. We did 87 miles. 87 miles of driving. We'll see how much the fuel economy is. But the computer said 19.9, which is better than the EPA's 18. Go to click here. All right, we clicked 4.251 miles, or gallons used. I would like a capless. Capless would be much nicer than this. Let's see. So it gives a receipt today. Oh, good, receipt. Okay, let's go do some math. Okay, like I said, we did 87 miles, and we had 19.9 miles per gallon. So I have 87 divided by, let's see, 4.251 equals 20.46 miles per gallon. That's hand calculated. So the computer was off by 0.5 mile per gallon, and that's off by a full mile per gallon versus what the EPA tells me it's supposed to be. So I rocked it. We got better fuel economy, they said. Haha. And a boo-boo. I'll put this on the screen when I get a chance, and you can look through all the options of pricing. The biggest thing to look at was that this was final delivery, final assembly point was Los Angeles. I didn't think it was built in Smyrna. It's not. And yeah, look at all the numbers. But yeah, we crushed it on fuel economy, which is kind of crazy. Usually I don't. Usually it's the other way around. But there you go. There are my thoughts on the Nissan Armada and driving it and the fuel economy. I guess I should say my overall thoughts are nice riding vehicle. Engineering is pretty solid. I like the 5.6 liter, plenty of power. The interior keeps evolving, can keep getting better for this price point. It seems like there could be some nicer interior touches at that price point with competition the way it is right now. New Tahoe out there, new Yukon out there, new Cadillac Escalade out there. A lot of solid competitors. I think this needs to step it up a notch. I think they may be working on it, but that's where it needs to be in today's marketplace. Hey, for more, check this video out over here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.